Hey, it's me, Sophie B, and today I'm going to talk to you about the products that I feel like in my personal collection have been the best quality for quantity that I've found. So basically the price that I paid for them absolutely justifies the results that I'm getting from them. Also, little side note, I'm not an influencer and I'm not trying to be. There will be no add-ons, no links, no nothing. I am being paid nada to talk about these brands or these products. These are genuinely products that I have just stumbled into, and oh my god, I'm so happy I have them in my life. Okay, so the first one is really like weird and out there. Also, if you're a type A person, you're gonna hate the way I filmed this video. I'm so sorry. There will be no categories. There will be no, I'm just picking and grabbing and showing, okay? This is show and tell. But first one that I want to talk about is a body care product. This is Dr. Bronner's Castile soap. This is in the almond scent. I have been on the hunt for like the perfect dupe of the L'Occitane shower oil, the one that's like a cajillion dollars. Yeah, you know the one I'm talking about, that all the like hot French girls use. And I love almond scented things. I love it even more than like vanilla for a fragrance. So anything almond, I'm instantly in. This one has such a good almond scent. It's so good. You smell like delicious, right? Honestly has the exact same texture and suds power of the L'Occitane, and look at how much you get. Also, fair warning, you see all this stuff on the bottle, that's all scripture. So, not dogging anybody for being religious, but I did not expect to be like indoctrinated via body wash, but here I am. And you know what? It's good. So if you're ever on the toilet and you need something to read, this is the one. Because look at all of the material you got to read. This next product that I'm going to talk about is very new to my routine. Full disclosure, this was sent to me. However, again, I am not paid to talk about these products at all. I'm genuinely blown away by this product though. This is an Australian skincare brand called Miss Morning. Look how gorgeous the packaging is. You can tell I like it because this packaging is so dirty, but I've been using this nonstop every day to prep for my makeup. For preface, I have before been using the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. It's a cult classic. I think a lot of people like it because it's that silicone heavy cream. So it has that almost bouncy, slippery texture that's really great for filling in pores, fine lines, things like that. And it also has a glow that peeks through makeup that I think a lot of people love. This is like that on steroids, and it does not have the same kind of heavy texture. So if you struggle with the almost like suffocating feeling of like a Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream, or you have oily skin but you really want a smoothing, priming moisturizer similar to the Dewy Cream, this is going to be your next best bet. When you put this on, you'll notice as you rub it in, it almost like suds up, which terrified me the first time I used it. Do you see the sudsy kind of thing going on? That's totally normal. It's actually not sudsing up. It's not a soap in any way. That's encapsulated collagen in this product. It has an amazing texture. I wish you guys could feel this. Like, oh my god, my hand is so soft. It's like a baby's butt. Again, you can't say I didn't warn you. No categories here, but we're hopping back into body care. This is one of my favorite things. Of course, I know you're not shocked to see that Naturium is in this video. You know I absolutely love them and would let them represent me in court. But this is the Naturium Urea 5% body serum. I love urea as an ingredient. It is so healing. So if you are like me and you have like psoriasis, KP, any kind of skin issue, right, that gives you a texture, normally with urea, you're going to find it in like super thick formulations. You're never going to find it in like a milky kind of consistency like this, which is why when I saw this come out, I was so excited because I love incorporating urea into my routine and I need it year round, even summertime. But it's so thick and heavy, and nothing is worse than taking a hot shower on a hot summer day when you're just hot and you have to put thick, heavy lotion on your already sweating body. Blech. You know what I'm talking about? I feel like that's a universally lived experience at some point in your life. This negates that. It's literally a super thin, fine, serum-y kind of body wash, and it absorbs really quickly. So if you struggle with any kind of textural things, you know what I'm saying? If you don't like thick textures, this product is a winner chicken dinner. Okay, well, that's beautiful. Ugh. I love how it's always hair wash day. Whenever it's hair wash day, I get, like clockwork, something in my hair. Speaking of hair, we're now going to be moving into my hair favorites of the month. This borderline was a religious experience for me the first time I used this, but the K18 Air Wash Dry Shampoo. I have never in my life had a dry shampoo that cleans my hair effectively. I before was using like normal aerosol can, like Amika Perk Up was the most common one that I was using, and it always, I mean, it did enough to kind of look clean, but it never felt clean, if you know what I mean. Like, I never was able to feel my hair and be like, that feels freshly washed. And I wanted that. I didn't want a dry shampoo that I just felt like was going to basically make my hair feel sandy and give the appearance of clean without actually feeling clean. This is amazing. This, I promise you, is a trust the process product. You put it in your hair. You want to shake it up, of course. Then you just take it. I usually will just section my hair and give it a little mist, and you're going to notice your hair will feel wet. It's going to feel like you have, again, made terrible decisions. Leave it be. I know I look crazy, but hang in there, okay? Now that it has kind of set down a little bit, right, and I can feel it, it's a little damp, but it's not like wet like it was before, we can actually go ahead and just comb it through. You'll see I have really dark brown hair. There's absolutely no powdery cast. And my hair is shiny, it feels clean, it gave me a little bounce, a little oomph. That is like a blowout, fresh blowout in a bottle. I have no idea what the science of that product is, and I'm not gonna ask any more questions because you know what? I don't wanna know. Just give me 14 of them. Experante. Enough. If that's ever discontinued, I'm just taking myself out then and there because I won't live in a world without it. Now, that being said, you do still want to give your hair quite a bit of hydration. No matter how hard hair scientists may try, there's never going to be like a hydrating dry shampoo. So I usually will put that dry shampoo in my roots to keep them from overproducing oil, but then on the ends of my hair where I really do need a lot of love because they tend to get really dry, I have been using, clearly a big fan, I'm almost out, of the Kerastase Split End Serum. This I've had for forever. I bought this maybe like year 2 into my Sephora employment, and she's still going strong. So I usually will take about a dime-sized amount of this in my hand because this is extremely concentrated. It's also extremely expensive, so I'm so sorry, but so worth it. Take a little bit of that, you don't need a ton, and just rake that through the ends. And then I usually will take something like my comb, and then I'll just bring it up a little further, right? It's good. It's good. I don't even have like an elegant and like witty thing to say. This is so good. It has magic in this bottle. Okay, split end mender. Yeah, no lies told. This next one is something interesting. This is actually a revisit for me, but this is the Smashbox Pore Vanishing Photographic Finish Primer. This has been around for quite some time. It's a classic. It actually has like a silver bottle. Typically, I think this is a new formulation of theirs, but I used to really dislike primers that had this kind of finish to them that was a little bit more silicone-y. This new formulation is wonderful. It absorbs into the skin. It actually will cooperate really well with anything you put underneath it, which I've struggled with other pore filling primers like Porefessional before, where they just don't dry down. I feel like they just stay too active on my skin, and then my skincare, my makeup is just slipping and sliding all over my face, water park style. Not this. This is wonderful. It actually dries down. It has a little bit more of a mattifying effect, but it still fills in any pores and texture that I might have. Really, really, really nice reformulation. I love when a brand will, you know, reformulate things, keep things new every once in a while, and take a good product and make it even better. Okay, this next one is going to be embarrassing to admit, but also not embarrassing because, let's be so real, I'm not the only girl out there that is like the literal shade of paper. I am so fair, and I am borderline allergic to the sun. When it comes summertime, I am on high alert, you guys. So if that's you, or you're just looking for a really good sunscreen and you want it to be a tried and true formulation, you can take it to the bank that my pasty ass knows what the hell she's talking about when it comes to sunscreen, okay? Because I've tried every single kind that they have, okay? Nothing will ever beat Neutrogena Ultra Sheer. This is actually a really great body glow too. It's a dry touch sunscreen, so it doesn't feel as like greasy as others. However, I'm just gonna tell you it right now because I promised you I'd tell you the truth. Sunscreen's always gonna have a texture. Peace and love, Bessie, but you're never going to get away from that. It's something sitting on your skin, so it's going to feel like something sitting on your skin. There's no way to make a sunscreen that doesn't feel that way. But this one, compared to other ones, is definitely significantly more tolerable. So I really love this one. It makes your body look so gorgeous and so glowy. Yeah, I have the 100 plus. Is 100 plus SPF actually legit? No. But does it make my soul feel better to know that I have 100 plus SPF on? Yes. So this is a Pavlov, right? As long as you have a 30 plus, you're good. You're out of the danger zone. So you can get any version of this. I just get the 100 plus because I'm extra as hell and I'm terrified and I have PTSD from really bad sunburns back in the day. But this is my favorite for sunscreen of all time. And the last one of my favorites is going to be a fragrance. This is a new one that I actually stumbled upon when I went to my natural co-op grocery store. I have never been able to find a natural-based fragrance that wasn't like oil-based that I liked. This is the first one that I've actually been able to find. This is from Urban Cowboy, but spelled like herb, you know what I'm saying? And it's Blossom. And I saw this, they had this collection for spring. It had a body wash, it had a scent. And I was just curious, so I smelled it. Oh my God. I can't even begin to describe to you. This is literally like an actual bouquet of flowers. And for it being a natural based fragrance, this lasts so well. I was shocked. Nothing roasts my chestnuts more than when I spend good money on a fragrance and in 2 hours I can't smell garbage. I get borderline schizo about that kind of stuff. This though, did not disappoint. This was well worth the money. You get quite a bit in there. And I think just whatever concentration of oil to suspension is just right, where this lasts quite a long time. And it's a wonderful spring scent. So if you're looking for a good gift for your mom and she's more of like a crunchy granola mom, but she still wants a little bit of glam in her life, this is a great, great, great option.